Yeah, I can't disagree with that. I think it's absolutely clear. There's no other reason for people to drop off the Greens in that way. It shows that some of the perhaps environmental focused Greens supporters have a conscience on this issue, and they've deservedly been slapped down, the Greens across the country. But Penny Wong, the Foreign Minister, she sees it differently. Here's her comments on Adam Bandt.
One of the things about Saturday, Kyle, is I think Australians rejected the politics of conflict and the politics of grievance, and unfortunately Adam Bandt, in some ways is quite like Peter Dutton. It's the same conflict. It's the same, frankly, sometimes quite aggressive, and the same politics of protest and grievance. And I think Australians have comprehensively rejected that. And my suggestion to Adam Bandt is perhaps he should consider what the message Australians sent to all of us in the Parliament.
Penny Wong there, leading member of the Labor's socialist left faction, standing there in a green jacket, saying that Adam Bandt is more like Peter Dutton. Isn't Adam Bandt more like Penny Wong, especially on Israel?
Well, certainly the policies of Adam Bandt are more closely aligned with Senator Wong, but to give Labor credit, they have definitely departed from long-standing bipartisan position on Israel. That has been clear, and we can go through the whole long list of things. But to suggest that it goes to the depths and the depravity of the Greens Party, I think is a little bit too far for now. My hope is that, look, the comparison between Adam Bandt and Peter Dutton is not a truthful one. We can again go through the whole long list as to how the coalition handled the campaign and things that they should or should not have done during that campaign. But to suggest that there's some type of similarity between the two, I think is a little bit. I think it's quite wrong. But
well, they're more aligned. Certainly, the Greens have gone a lot further. I just want to get you quickly on the Teals, because again, they haven't been as strident or as offensive, to put it that way, as the Greens. But they did sign up to demanding the restoration of funding to UNRWA, even after they knew UNRWA's staff had been involved in the October the 7th atrocities. Surely that would have turned a lot of Jewish voters in Goldstein and probably in Kooyong against the Teals.
Well, I think the third electorate that you should list in that is Wentworth, because on the topic of Israel, Allegra Spender, who also has a very large Jewish population in Wentworth, she tried to curate a more individualized policy vis-a-vis Israel, and I think that helped her in the outcome of the election. And there's no doubt that the Jewish vote in Goldstein and Kooyong is a factor in the swing against the Teals in those two seats. It looks like Tim will win in Goldstein, and the tussle in Kooyong is and the counting still going on. But there's no doubt that those that had Jewish constituents in those electorates were probably judged in many cases on their positions on Israel. Look, Chris, just to sum up, the next 3 years with this Labor government are going to come with both challenges and opportunities for the Jewish community. They have a huge mandate from the Australian public. We'll respect that, and we hope that we have a constructive relationship with them going forward.
Yeah, well said, Joel. Thanks for joining us. Joel Burnie there from AJAC, the Australia-Israel Jewish Affairs Council.